The two best middleweight boxers, Saul Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin, had their first fight on September 16, 2017 at the T-Mobile Arena in Nevada, USA. The titles of the WBA Super Champion, the IBO World Champion were at stake. WBC IBF, which belonged to Gennady Golovkin, and the title of champion, according to the boxing magazine The Ring, which belonged to Alvarez. The fight lasted 12 rounds and ended in a draw, 118-110 in favor of Alvarez, 114-114 a draw, 115-113 in favor of Golovkin. After the end of the fight, the boxers agreed to a second fight. Alvarez said he was ready to fight in May 2018, while Golovkin was ready for a rematch in December 2017. The head of the Golden Boy Promotions organization, Eric Gomez, who represents Saul Alvarez, announced the start of negotiations on a rematch with Gennady Golovkin. Today, I invite you to watch an overview of this fight and find out who won the rematch. Let's get started. The first round was kind of scouting. Both boxers looked closely at each other, threw out single punches, jabs, double jabs, and tried to find their distance. But in the second round, the Mexican took the center of the ring and began to attack, as a result of which Golovkin had to retreat and move in a circle. In one of these episodes, while moving, Alvarez hit a powerful left uppercut, which led to a dissection above Gennady's right eye. In the second fight, Canelo's tactics were radically different from the first one. Golovkin couldn't find his rhythm at first. The third round was similar to the previous one. Alvarez attacked, threw combinations, and tried to conduct attacks to the head and to the body. The victory in the second and third rounds was for the Mexican. In the fourth round, in several episodes, the boxers exchanged hard jabs, but Gennady began to give in less and also began to throw punches more actively and accurately. And now Golovkin in one of the episodes hit with a strong right uppercut, which led to the dissection near the Mexican's left eye. This success was noted by the judges in their notes and gave the victory in the fourth round to a boxer from Kazakhstan. The fifth round was similar to the second and third. Canelo attacked, threw combinations, and hit the opponent's body, while Triple G tried to work at a distance, throwing strong jabs and strong single punches from different angles. Both boxers were in excellent shape. On one hit from Gennady's sudden attack, Saul responded with the same quick dive. Larry Merchant commented that it was Mexican style, which emphasizes offensive aggression while paying only minimal attention to defense. In the second half of the fight, the whole picture did not change. In the sixth round, the boxers also exchanged blows, and also with varying success. In general, the round was even. The judges gave preference to the Mexican. The seventh round was also saturated with dense punches of both boxers. Almost the entire round was more active by Alvarez, but in the end, Golovkin seized the initiative, and he was already more active and more accurate, which was also reflected in the judges' notes. One of the judges gave the victory to the Mexican. The other two gave the victory to the boxer from Kazakhstan. The 8th round turned out to be quite interesting from the point of view of entertainment. Alvarez struck a few accurate punches from the right, but these successes came in the first half of the round. Golovkin again hit a little more and acted evenly throughout the entire 3 minutes. In the 9th round, the Mexican was noticeably tired and no longer threw out so many tight punches, which the boxer from Kazakhstan immediately took advantage of and began to handle the opponent with single tight punches and combinations.
Golovkin lands a right hand. Canelo comes back with the right hand, left hook combination. Golovkin misses with the left hook.
In the 10th round, Golovkin gradually moves back and eventually puts the opponent on an uppercut. Alvarez immediately shows how good he is on counterattacks. But then again, Golovkin pulls Alvarez over and inflicts heavy 2 punches, which forced Alvarez to first sit out the defensive before returning to attacking actions.
May have rocked Canelo Alvarez. Here's a different angle, the right hand landing.
Saul tried to recoup, but Golovkin did not allow him and took the round. The 11th round was a bitter struggle, and the punches thrown by both fighters were still biting and dense, although they became more sweeping. And yet the judges gave this round to Golovkin, who was more accurate than his opponent. Before the start of the 12th round, the boxers greeted each other and hit gloves. Both boxers started the round with almost no defense. Then Triple G met Canelo with a good uppercut. Alvarez tried to respond, threw out a few 2s, but no hits. After the third 2, the Mexican dropped to one knee. He slipped. Gennady also made it clear with a head gesture that the opponent had slipped. In one of the clinches, a boxer from Kazakhstan dangerously went forward with his head, which had already happened before. The Mexican stopped. Golovkin apologized and the boxers hit gloves. After a short pause, the boxers in the remaining 2 minutes began to box openly. Saul hit several strong blows. Then Gennady hit several strong blows. Then Saul hit again, and the fight ended with Gennady's uppercut along with a gong. The boxers hugged and with raised hands went to greet the audience. Before the announcement of the result, Joe A. Martinez greeted the audience with 2 warriors.
One more time, Las Vegas. Show your love for these 2 boxing warriors inside the ring.
The score of the judges was 114-114, 115-113, 115-113. Saul Alvarez won. Thank you for watching the video, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to press the thumbs up as well as subscribe to our channel. See you.